Today to hear officials from other states tell how they handled development in the sensitive Pine Barrens. Newsworld's Patty Ann Brown was there, and she's here now with details for us. Patty Ann.
Well, Scott, Melba, as you know, Long Island has been wrestling for years with the question of how to preserve the Pine Barrens while allowing for economic growth. Today, politicians, developers, and environmentalists heard some ideas from other places and agreed to work toward a solution here at home.
Is that a vehicle has to be found to preserve the Pine Barrens for a number of reasons, one of the most important of which, I believe, is the quality of life on Long Island.
Politicians at all levels are vowing to put together a concrete plan for development and preservation of the Pine Barrens. They made the promise after hearing officials from South Jersey and Cape Cod discuss their own ways of balancing environmental and development needs. New Jersey's plan has been in place for 12 years. A study was done and a map was made indicating where building is safe and where it's forbidden. A commission was established and the state empowered its 15 members to enforce the plan. But some Long Island town officials are afraid a Pine Barrens commission would take away their local zoning powers.
The towns and the town governments are responsible people. We have planning departments who are professionals.
But an official from Cape Cod, which has a commission similar to the one in Jersey, insists the plan doesn't take away anyone's power.
It's not leaving anybody out. It's sort of trying to expand up from the idea of a neighborhood and a community and a municipality to the idea of a bigger regional neighborhood. And it seems to have worked quite well.
Questions were also raised as to who would pay to study Long Island's 100,000-acre Pine Barrens. Cape Cod and South Jersey both had help from their states. Long Island officials called on New York State to do the same. No matter how it's funded, all sides seem to agree Long Island needs a Pine Barrens plan.
No one is saying any longer we're either going to pave the place over or absolutely halt all growth. We don't hear that from anybody anymore. We're hearing for the first time that proper planning will allow us to do both.
So if you want money to be invested in the kinds of projects that create spin-off, open space preservation as a side, coordinated hiking trails, funds for various things, you've got to allow wealth to be generated, which means you've got to pick places that are going to be developed and places that are going to be preserved.
Officials at this meeting have already scheduled several follow-ups for the next few weeks. They're hoping to get more specific about what they do and don't want in a Long Island Pine Barrens plan. Then they'd like to work with state lawmakers to draft a bill that would lead to Pine Barrens legislation. If such a bill passes, it will play a huge role in determining what Long Island will look like in years to come. Scott, Melba?
A lot of pull and tug and no